Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Eckert comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. Steven Eckert strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2. Steven Eckert will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez on the move, makes the play, 1 away. The relay. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Eckert has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, Steve Dixon. He drew a walk his first time up. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Eckert is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Steven Eckert strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Mark Shimizu is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Striding in to start the 9th, Matthew Nemeth, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Eckert is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first overall pick in this year's first-year player draft, the Philadelphia Phillies select Reggie Worth, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the second pick in the first round, the Cincinnati Reds select Alfonso Valladares, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the third pick of the first round, the Atlanta Braves select Luis Saldana, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the 4th pick in the 1st round, the Oakland Athletics select Julio Villarreal, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 5th pick of the 1st round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Carlos Spanos, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 6th pick in the 1st round, the Colorado Rockies select Dwight Finn, a shortstop from the West region. With the 7th pick of the 1st round, the Miami Marlins select Matt Craig, a shortstop from the West region. With the 8th pick in the 1st round, the San Diego Padres select Sandy Merchant, a shortstop from the Central region. With the 9th pick of the 1st round, the Detroit Tigers select Julio Diaz, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 10th pick in the 1st round, the Chicago White Sox select Michael Downey, a third baseman from the West region. With the 11th pick of the 1st round, the Seattle Mariners select Brock Clemente, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the 12th pick in the 1st round, the Boston Red Sox select Chris Gallegos, a third baseman from the Central region. With the 13th pick of the 1st round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Jose Nunez, a catcher from the West region. With the 14th pick in the 1st round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Matthew Nemeth, a shortstop from the Central region. With the 15th pick of the 1st round, the Baltimore Orioles select Leonard Nishii, a closing pitcher from the International region. With the 16th pick in the 1st round, the Cleveland Indians select Stephen Eckert, a left fielder from the East region.
Okay, so as we make our way through the latter half of this 1st round, we see another highly valued prospect come off the board. What do you guys know about him, and what's your opinion on this selection?
Well, I like this kid. I don't think he's quite the same level of talent that we've seen taken early on in this round, but I do believe he has a bright future ahead, and I think he fits nicely with his new organization's needs.
Yeah, and I agree that he might not be on the same level as the first couple of picks. But let me tell you, I think he's a little bit of a steal at this point in the 1st round. You guys, we all saw him at the Topps Amateur Showcase, and I thought he looked very promising, and I know you guys did too. I would not be surprised at all if he turns out to be one of those upper echelon major league players down the road with a little bit more experience. Now, I'm sure he's excited to be a 1st-round pick, so I hope he takes just a little bit of time to enjoy this moment before he gets started on that professional career.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Stephen Eckert is our man to watch, and he's making his Double-A debut in this one after being the organization's first pick in the most recent first-year player draft.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement around him, Matt. He was targeted pretty heavily heading into the draft, and they made it clear they were very happy they got the opportunity to draft him. And, you know, he's still got a long road ahead of him before he makes his big league debut, but I'm pretty confident he'll be an impact player when he gets there. Now, it's time to work hard and prove why he was worthy of being a first-round pick.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 4-game. Stepping in, Stephen Eckert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he will knock this ball down, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out. Coming to the plate now, Todd Overstreet, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
I don't know if he's trying to catch him by surprise out there in left or what, but rarely do you see a guy try to tag up on a fly to left. I tell you, that's a long walk back to the dugout after a decision like that.
John Byers will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
Come on, guys.
This is lifted out to left. Moving under it, Eckert. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stephen Eckert stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Stephen Eckert.
Here we go, kid.
Taken high and deep to right. Carpenter ranging back. Still going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Marco Pereira will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Here we go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Eckert has a beat on it. 1 out. Stephen Eckert will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
0-1 count and the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one. Of course, he's aiming for that first major league hit, but he's got to start somewhere.
So stepping in, number 56, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Byers is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Matt Shimchak, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Relay to first in time, and just like that, Stephen Eckert gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Drive it deep, big doc.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Here now is our final
he winds
score.
up with
First
3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Bowie Bay Sox. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on. Steven Eckert makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Steven Eckert.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Belted high and deep into right center. Carpenter ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo.